You are because you have one way of thinking. We can assess you as the Indian painter, and but you have you are Indian painter, but with some European touch, strong European touch. How do you see yourself? You will call yourself Indo-French painter?
I should never said that. You know, I have my passport is still Indian. I am still
Okay,
Indian.
good.
After staying my whole life there.
You don't have that
No,
citizenship?
I didn't take the citizenship.
Okay.
You know, because as a painter, I do not have any problem say, to stay and for the papers.
And your wife is French,
French.
so.
So I could have been could become a French nationality, but I have not taken. That is my own
Decision.
desire to remain Indian. So. What was your question?
My question was that you will call yourself Indian painter or Indian painter with some strong French.
Yeah, you know, when I have started working there, in the beginning, you know, that what you do in the college, and they are what you do, what everybody is doing, you see. But slowly, naturally, when you continue working, and if you think that you have to be yourself, then it works, you see, like water. You see, it worked because I was looking for that, and now I don't do it, but not necessarily I have to do it to be an Indian painter. I never tried to be a Frenchman, neither be very, very Indian, you see, that I was not trying for, if that, oh, my country, you know, India, not that, Bengal, no, I'm a little bit from everywhere, you see, that citizen of
Universe,
you see. I would like to have my passport open to everyone. But, you know, I never had that feeling. But as an Indian, I do not like to take out my nationality intentionally, unless I am forced to, you see. Because I shall, if they say that you have to change your nationality, you have to change to stay here. Otherwise, you have to go away.
then you might.
I might come back, you see. But I know that will never happen. You see, that will never happen. But there are few rules and regulations. I have the permission of 20 years to stay without any visa and everything. Then I can come here and go there because my passport is open, you see. So I don't need any special visa to go to Paris. I have a special card which says that
you can go there straight away. And tell me one thing, because you use Indian mythology, you also use Greek and European mythology in your painting. There are so many juxtapositions. How do you work? When you start working, you make a kind of a small drawing?
I am very happy to see that you have seen my work very carefully.
Yeah.
You know, a Greek mythology, I don't know in your time, in my time, there was a book called Legend of Greek and Rome. We used to study. And those stories I was very much Orpheus and many other things that impressed me a lot. And there, when I had gone, naturally my thinking are also in India. You see, I was physically there, but India was always in me, you see. The first time when I came with my wife to Paris, to India, we have visited from Bombay to Ajanta, Ellora, and it was very, at that time things were very difficult, you see, in the bus, in the, I think in the...
But you were young also.
Yeah, that but lady was a little bit she was a little fragile. But anyway, we have done it. I'm still alive and continuing.
No, but how do you work? Because when you start working on these mythological characters and some postures, and so you make some drawing.
Sometimes I do.
Sketching.
Sometimes just to place the thing. You see, small sketch. That Indian, this comes, as I said, that I do not like to be French, become a French. Neither I am very, if not that I am Indian in the sense that everything is missing, you see, not that, you see. Naturally, India is missing in the sense that you like to be here, you like to be with your people. But I never had any experience that I have been hated on that part. On the contrary, as an Indian, we have been respected. Gandhiji, Gandhiji was, when I had been there, it was in the beginning. Gandhiji was, that was our independence, you see. And Gandhiji died, and people were everywhere. It had a big reaction. I remember one friend, the friend who helped me a lot in Paris. I had gone to his mother's house. She has gone, take out some paper with the photographs of Gandhiji when he was killed. He was assassinated, And so Gandhiji was very much respected, and that lady kept that as something precious.